Hello and welcome back to Brok the InvestiGator. When we last left off, we were talking with Tidy here, who has told us a lot more about Dr. Hush than we thought we'd know. Although, if Dr. Hush is a naturalist in his own apartment, was found completely clothed. That actually is a clue.
So, Dr. Hush built you?
Yup. He's my daddy. We love daddy.
Right.
Where's my daddy?
He's dead.
Hey, show some compassion for the little guy.
I guess we should have done these dialogue options first.
What guy? He's a piece of junk.
Daddy dead?
Yeah.
Well, seems so. We're trying to understand what...
Dead daddy! Daddy dead! Dead daddy!
Yeah.
I thought you'd be... a little less joyful?
Told you. The thing has no feeling.
Oh, no! It means no see daddy again? Daddy?
Look, I know it's hard. Well, maybe not, because you're not alive, but... Anyway, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Did you hurt your daddy?
Hurt daddy? I cannot! Not! No way!
Okay.
Why are you smiling while saying that?
Bug! Changing expression! Daddy!
I just can't analyze it.
I mean, yeah, it's just running through its own program.
Him? I don't know anymore.
He's telling the truth.
How can you tell? He keeps changing his face.
Daddy is good. No, Daddy is best.
I couldn't care less about his body language or that spouting nonsense. No robot can harm his creator. Ever. That's the golden rule.
Care to elaborate?
Okay.
Surely you've seen all those fantastical liveys with robots rebelling against humans. Years ago, when the scientific community started designing bots, they took this into consideration. There's a golden rule. It's implemented in the hardware, encrypted deep within their AI core, and replicated throughout all their parts. No robot can attack their creator.
That's true. We've learned this at the Konsk.
We do not love Daddy. We do.
Okay, so they can't harm their creators. But those pieces of junk sure can harm me. I've had to get my way through tribots more than once.
Yeah.
Of course, there are varied levels of permissions.
Permission to tidy.
Shh! Stay here. For standard bots, close family and friends are included in a second layer to that rule. Police and military tribots are designed for battle and may attack anyone who is considered a threat.
So, not like Asimov.
This varies according to model. However, the golden rule is always there. Besides, we've never had any accident.
Yeah.
Never say never. Life has taught me there's always a first to everything. What makes you so certain that Dr. Hush respected the no-killing convention?
Simple. An algorithm thoroughly checks.
Algo. Rhythm. Dance. YOLO.
It's hardly the moment to dance, Tidy.
Anyway, if he didn't comply, he wouldn't be able to communicate with the exterior.
Okay.
Interesting.
When did you see your daddy for the last time?
Morning. 5:04.
Okay.
What was he doing?
Daddy away. Exit room.
All
Did
right.
he say anything when leaving?
Yup. Retrieving record.
I need to settle things with Dr. Mink.
What? This is
Interesting.
impossible. Dr. Hush never even came to my office today.
Then how do you explain the fact that he's in your room currently?
I don't know, but that bag of screws is lying. I'm gonna tear him apart until...
Calm down, or I shall calm you down myself.
Okay.
What were you doing at the time, Tidy?
Charge. Power to Tidy.
Wait, you said you recorded Dr. Hush while you were charging?
I mean, that makes sense. It's a low-level action.
That's weird. You were totally shut off when I first found you.
Yeah, but he could be recording.
Tidy. Several phases of sleep. Like human.
Yep.
Dr. Mink, is that even possible?
Yes, we don't shut off machines immediately to compress the data of the day. The same way, it takes several steps before full awakening. But you still shouldn't listen to that bot. It's trying to confuse you.
Did your sensors record anything else?
Nothing unusual.
Okay.
That should be enough for now.
Enough. Enough. Got work to do.
Wait! I forbid you to touch anything.
Thank
Now,
you.
Daddy, not listening.
Uh-oh.
Get lost. Yup.
What? You little piece of...
Tidy, stay here. You should not mess with anything right now.
Okay, Minky.
He obeys you?
Of course. Can't say I like it, but that thing is useful. I'm in his close acquaintances list.
That makes sense.
Oh well. As long as he doesn't move.
Okay. Well, yep, screen showing 100%.
Tidy. 100% charged. It's apparently been charging since 5:10 in the morning?
Yep, and it's 11:20 now.
Parts for experiments, maybe? That's amazing. Not a single part is jutting out of this furniture. This could be called an organized mess.
Dr. Hush is a maniac. He hates when something isn't where it belongs. So he taught his maintenance bot to tidy items like this.
I see.
I remember him going insane once because I didn't put my coffee exactly at the center of the table.
Oh,
Yeah, well, all scientists are a bit eccentric.
What do you mean? I'm not eccentric.
There's an exception to each rule.
You do have a point.
Brok 1, Scientist 0. Energizing biscuits. Dr. Hush must have been eating them before disappearing.
yeah.
There are crumbs all over the table, even on the floor. You'd think scientists would be less clumsy. Some kind of grease spot.
Oh! Did you just lick the floor?
Gotta be certain. Well, that's coffee.
Okay. Anything else? We can
Dr.
talk about,
Mink.
Mink? Yep, we can talk about
What's your
Tidy.
relationship with Tidy?
He's the maintenance bot. He just comes and goes doing housework.
Did he come today?
No, until your arrival, no one entered my office this morning.
Are you certain?
Actually,
I mean, there's a dead body in your room, so you would think something came in.
the guard did check if everything was okay, like he always does, but he didn't enter.
I see.
I've noticed the doors close automatically. How does Tidy open them?
Just like us, he pushes the buttons.
Free to roam around then?
Yes. Well, except my room.
Oh.
I deny him access. He must knock at the door first. Then I allow him entry.
I guess that makes sense.
How come?
You know, I don't want a bot bursting into my room in the middle of the night. That would be creepy.
Says the creepy scientist.
Hey, by the way, you know anything about this?
You're a doctor, right?
Depends.
I need that medical prescription canceled or something like that.
You mean updated?
Yeah.
that.
Well, I'm not that kind of doctor.
Oh.
Darn.
But you're in luck. I've got just the thing.
Oh.
You do? Great.
Give me this. There you go.
Already? Thank you. You're a lifesaver.
Literally.
And I mean, literally.
Thanks, Brok.
Take this into consideration when solving this case.
That wouldn't be very neutral. But I'm grateful. Thanks.
Sure.
Now let's talk more about Tidy.
You said Tidy was lying. Is a bot truly capable of lies?
Yeah.
Usually, no. But I never
But-
programmed it. Keep in mind, Dr. Hush was doing AI experiments.
I see.
This could also be the result of a bug in the core. Tidy could believe what he says is the truth, based on false information.
Yeah.
But you heard the recording. It was Dr. Hush's voice, wasn't it?
Yeah, but even that could be replicated.
I don't know. Yes, it sounded exactly like him, but well, there must be some explanation.
Yeah. I just wish you'd given me one. Just a moment. We'll continue this discussion later.
I'm not the only one here. Interrogate the others.
Well, I have been. Clues are looking good. Coffee. Stretch arms vertically and horizontally, which would be able to get him into the vents. Can attack creator. Goes through consciousness states and cannot open the door. Dr. Hush likes going au naturel. Last recorded leaving at 5:04. He sell things with Dr. Mink. Hush never came to Dr. Mink's room today. Obsessive with tidiness and order. Check this place out. I see.
Ott seems to have an idea. Let's see what he's got.
What do you got to
think
say?
so far?
I've solved this!
Okay.
Really?
You haven't.
Well, I'd like to hear your conclusion first.
Okay, let's gather everyone in Dr. Ming's room.
Okay.
So, what's going on? Found the culprit?
I'm going to let my colleague here explain.
Huh? Me?
You said it. You've solved the case, haven't you?
He's just a boy.
No, it's true. I can explain. Alright, so... this is a closed-door murder.
Yeah.
As you know, no one could enter or leave this place without being noticed. Which means...
Only one of us could have done it.
yes, the body was first seen when we entered this room. It appears Dr. Hush has been struck on the head and died due to the impact.
Okay.
Considering there's blood on the lamp located right next to him, this must be the murder weapon. This lamp belongs to Dr. Mink. This implies the murderer had access to it.
I don't like where this is heading.
Dr. Hush was last seen alive by his assistant bot, Tidy, at 5:04.
Okay.
He never came back to his office. So where did he go? The possibilities are limited.
Yep.
Again, he could not leave the building. The only exit has an impassable power barrier. He
Okay.
couldn't have exited his room and stayed in the hall. It wouldn't make sense, and Mr. Guard would have noticed it. Any comment?
No. I was watching the whole time. Nothing unusual happened.
Let's continue. Dr. Hush could have gone to the restroom and been killed there.
True.
But that leaves one problem. We didn't find his body there, but in Dr. Mink's room. This means he would have had to be carried to the next room without anyone noticing.
Yeah.
If he somehow got carried out of the restroom, Mr. Guard would have noticed it.
We've checked the restroom. There's no access between it and Dr. Mink's room.
So that leaves only one option. Dr. Hush went straight from his office to Dr. Minx's.
Nonsense! He never came here.
And yet, here's his body. How do you explain it?
I don't know.
I considered other possibilities. Maybe Tidy got involved somehow. After all, he's free to roam between the rooms for his cleaning duty. However, he could not access Dr. Minx's room. He's required to knock, and you need to open it.
Yep.
That didn't happen, right?
No. Unless he used Dr. Hush's hand to open the door.
Carrying it in the hall seems improbable. The guard was watching. As for you, Doctor, you didn't see or hear them enter.
How about you, Ratty? I bet you killed the doctor in the hall and plopped his remains into my room behind my back.
Who are you accusing me now? Why'd you think I called the cops if I was the murderer?
To disculpate yourself. That's why.
Yeah, makes sense.
Dirty rodent! I'll lose my job because of you!
Calm down. I thought about this too, but that idea seems doubtful. Do you seriously think he opened your door with Dr. Hush's body in his hands and then threw it all the way there without you noticing? Which leaves only one person who could do it. You, Dr. Mink.
Ah, you're out of your mind, boy. I said it. I've never killed anyone.
Drop it, Mink! You're done for!
Drop? Up, down, left, right.
And what would be my motive?
Very simple. Mr. Guard mentioned hearing constant arguments between you both.
We've been bickering over the past 5 years. That's no proof.
Remember, Tidy's recording. Dr. Hush came to your room to settle things with you. He must have been fed up of hearing you complain about the budget restrictions on your projects.
You seriously think this is a valid reason to kill someone?
You're right, it wouldn't. For ordinary people. But you're entirely focused on your work. This is all your life. You can't afford to lose it. Dr. Hush profited from a higher budget while yours decreased. Tensions moved up a notch.
True.
You couldn't take any more. You grabbed the closest thing within reach. Your lamp. And then, bam! This was most likely an accident. You hadn't prepared for this. So you didn't know what to do with the body. Panicking, you hid it under your bed. This would give you time to think.
Under the bed? Only an idiot would do that.
Seems like the best hiding spot to me.
Guard, what do you think? You check the room regularly, right?
I did, but the weasel wouldn't let me in. If the body was under the bed, then yes, I wouldn't have seen it from here.
You can't prove any of this.
Sure we can. Right there. A trace of blood on the floor, exactly between the bed and the body.
True.
Why else would that be there?
What the? It's true!
There was only one way to make him disappear without anyone noticing. The acid canister. To liquefy the body and pour it down the sink.
No! I never. These are for my experiments.
When we arrived, you had just moved the body out of your bed to throw the deadly substance on the porch shaft. Remember, Mr. Brok, he wouldn't let us in.
Which makes perfect sense now.
Mr. Detective, please, don't tell me you agree with this.